What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Philo. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on your post notification bell because you don't want to miss any of my videos. WWE Evolution All Women's Premium Live event is the pay-per-view of the year. The women did, in fact, prove to WWE, Triple H, and Nick Khan that WWE Evolution should be a yearly premium live event. This this show was incredible from the beginning to the end, and everything in between was incredible. We had a Money in the Bank cash-in coming out of nowhere, and we had incredible matches. All 7 matches were just incredible, and this is what pay-per-views in the WWE or premium live events, whatever you want to say, should be in the WWE, but we don't get that sometimes. We get 5 matches, and sometimes the shows aren't great, like WrestleMania this year. But SummerSlam is shaping up to be an amazing show. But before we get to SummerSlam, let's give you guys my review of WWE Evolution. First off, we had Stephanie McMahon come out and co-host the show with Joe Tessitore. And that's incredible for Stephanie McMahon. And it makes sense that Stephanie McMahon co-hosts because Stephanie is Triple H's wife. But anyway, to start off the show, we had the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship as Becky Lynch defended her Intercontinental Championship against the 2 hungry women going after this championship, the first ever inaugural Intercontinental Champion in Lyra Valkyria, and we got a hungry Bayley for the Intercontinental Championship, and this match was incredible. My favorite type of triple threat match is where all 3 women or all 3 men are involved the whole match. And we had some Nightwings in here. We had the Disarmers. Bayley hit the Bayley to belly. But in the end, it got chaotic as Bayley took out Lyra Valkyria. Going for the cover, Becky rolls her up for the 1, 2, 3 and escapes Evolution. Still your Intercontinental Championship. What I found funny, though, is when she was walking back up the ramp, a man, was holding a Becky Hogan sign. Becky is not Hogan, ladies and gentlemen, and Becky proves to me and everyone else why she is the greatest of all time. Yes, I do believe that she's the greatest of all time, above Charlotte Flair. Even though I love Charlotte Flair, I love Becky Lynch even more. Becky Lynch retains her Intercontinental Championship. This match was an incredible opener. And going to SummerSlam, this is just an incredible storyline. Incredible storyline. From WrestleMania to now, and now Lyra Valkyria beat Bayley. You know, I have been late in my review, but Lyra Valkyria beat Bayley in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. And now we have Becky versus Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And I cannot wait for that match. But this triple threat match ruled, and it was an amazing match. Next, we had JC Jane defend her NXT Women's Championship against Jordan Grace. And Blake Monroe was in Jordan Grace's corner. And the rest of Fatal Influence, if that's the team name, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, in JC Jane's corner. This match was also great. JC Jane proved to me why she is the NXT Women's Champion. Incredible stuff from JC Jane, taking out Jordan Grace. But in the end, when we thought that Jordan Grace was going to become NXT Women's Champion, Blake Monroe took her out with the NXT Women's Championship, and then allowing JC Jane to take control over the match and beat Jordan Grace and retain her NXT Women's Championship. Now at TNA Slammiversary, we got NXT Women's Champion JC Jane taking on TNA Knockouts Women's Champion in Masa Slamovich for both championships. And I'm giving you guys my predictions right now. JC Jane is walking out with both championships. After that performance by JC Jane, she won my heart, and I'm a fan now. I'm a fan. I wasn't a fan before, but I am a fan now. JC Jane is incredible in the ring. People underestimate her like I did, and she just proves everybody wrong. And it's still NXT Women's Champion JC Jane. Next, we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships, and we had the unlikely duo of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, the Women's Tag Team Champions, defending their championships against the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. The unlikely tag team of They're Not Friends, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And we got also Zarya and the double champion, North American champion, Sol Ruka. This match was just... Alexa, I'm not talking to you.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name.
Yeah, this match was incredible from top to bottom. The only thing I'm gonna say is the best Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match is when one member of each team starts the match. Not one member of two teams. One member of each team. So that means 4 wrestlers start the match, and you can tag anyone along the match. That's the best Fatal 4-Way match, but it got chaotic towards the end, and I really thought they were going to put the championships on Charlotte and Alexa, because they're not really friends, but in the end, Roxanne Perez and everyone had their shine here. Kabuki Warriors look strong, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss looked strong, and they became even more friends. Zarya speared Sol Ruka, actually. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep on watching NXT to see what happens in that type of storyline. It was clearly an accident. It wasn't like Blake Monroe with Jordan Grace, but clearly an accident. And in the end, Roxanne Perez held her own. She kept her promise, and now Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez are still your women's tag team champions. 100% the right call, since Liv Morgan is still out with her injury. I actually love this tag team of Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, and I can't wait to see more defenses and more storylines coming out of the Judgment Day. But completely the right call, keeping the championships on Raquel and Roxanne Perez. The next match, we had Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, defend her championship against the WWE Hall of Famer in Trish Stratus. And this match was incredible. Tiffany Stratton hit Trish Stratus right on her head, like a collision. Right on her head with her finishing maneuver, the prettiest moonsault. And Trish actually hit Tiffany Stratton with some stratisfaction. She actually made me think that she was going to win her 8th women's championship. But nah! Tiffany Stratton retained and beat Tiffany Stratton, proving us wrong. Well, I always knew it, but proved the Trish Stratus fans wrong. And still your women's champion, Tiffany Stratton. 100% the right call. This match was actually pretty incredible. And now we have Tiffany Stratton defending her championship at SummerSlam against Queen Cargill. And that match is going to be amazing. But this match, I would rewatch this match. If it's one match that you guys will have to see, it's Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. This match was just incredible. And the triple threat. Actually, you know what? Just watch the whole show. It was just pretty amazing from top to bottom. Next, we had the no holds barred match with the special guest referee in the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, Queen Cargill taking on Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi, because you better proceed with caution. This match was all over the place. Naomi and Jade Cargill literally destroyed one another, wanted to kill one another. Jade Cargill, what I want to say is Jade Cargill almost killed Naomi as she went for the Jaden on the top rope into right through a Slim Jim table. And that's how she beat Naomi. 1, 2, 3. Who counted the 3? It was Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill beat Naomi, and that's just 100% the right call as Jade Cargill heads to SummerSlam. But that, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't the end of Naomi's night, because she is Miss Money in the Bank, and even with the broken up nose, I'm going to be talking about this later in the video. But before I talk about that, I have to talk about this Evolution Battle Royal, as we had Nia Jackson here, Natalya. We also had United States Champion, what's her name? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Julia, United States Champion Julia. We also had Tatum Paxley in here. We had Chelsea Green in here, Zelina Vega, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. This match was just amazing. We had Kalani Jordan be like Kofi Kingston and trying to get back into the ring. She got stuck on the commentary table. We also had Nikki Bella looked amazing in this match. She looked like she didn't lose a step. She hit some rack attacks. She eliminated some people as well. But in the end, it was up to Lash Legend and La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. And before I go over the end of this match, if WWE didn't have Stephanie Vaquer win, they failed us as WWE fans. That's all I'm gonna say. But Lash Legend and Stephanie Vaquer eliminated Nia Jax, and in the end, Stephanie Vaquer hit the devil's kiss on Lash Legend on the hardest part of the ring, the apron. And Stephanie Vaquer wins, and she is going to face likely Women's World Champion Io Sky. Nope! Women's World Champion Naomi at Clash in Paris. And that's gonna be an incredible, incredible match. I cannot wait for it. But yes, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer wins, and it's a right call completely as she starts to head to she heads to Paris as she has a future Women's World Championship match. She already said that she's going to face either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. And now it's time to talk about this incredible main event. My favorite match of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I said it. Match of the freaking year. As Women's World Champion Io Sky defended her championship against Rhea Bloody Ripley in a regular match. But the referee got hit with Io Sky's top rope kick. I'm so bad with wrestling moves. Io Sky took out the referee, and they went all over the arena into the WWE fans. Io Sky went up to the rafters, taking out Rhea Ripley with a crossbody. And they went for a Spanish fly off the top of the rope, taking both of them out. We also had tables in this match. No, we didn't have tables. I don't think, no, we didn't have tables. What are you talking about, Philo? This match was just all over the place, and both of these women did not want to kick out of anything. These two women were like rock solid rocks that did not want to kick out of anything. And because of that, here comes Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi, as she runs down with her own referee, goes to ringside, and cashes the Money in the Bank briefcase into a... No one had this on their bingo card. Absolutely no one had this on their bingo card. As Naomi, you got Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, you better proceed with caution. Naomi comes down. She cashes in her Money in the Bank briefcase, making the match that was incredible without this Money in the Bank cash-in. Makes this match a triple threat match. Literally destroys Rhea Ripley, putting her through the turnbuckle, throwing her to the outside, and she hits Io Sky with the three-legged bomb and wins the Women's World Championship, as we have a new Women's World Champion, freaking Naomi, man. Naomi is our new Women's World Champion, and I'm just so happy for her. She absolutely deserves it. And after everyone is going to talk about this cash-in for years to come, I'm gonna say, guys, Naomi's cash-in as Miss Money in the Bank is my favorite cash-in of all time. My favorite cash-in of all time. It beats Carmella's. It beats Alexa Bliss. It beats everyone who cashed in the same day. It beats Io Sky's. I don't care what anybody says. I speak out of everyone in the wrestling community. The wrestling fan community. The IWC. I speak of everyone in the IWC when I say Naomi's cash-in is our favorite cash-in of all time. And Io Sky and Rhea Ripley broke the roof off of Atlanta, Georgia. Anyway, guys, that's my review of the show. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. But other than that, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are literally 15 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. I'm really thankful for you guys. I'm literally out here because of you. You guys keep me alive. You guys keep this channel going, and I appreciate you for that. Let's keep growing this family. Anyway, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace. Love you guys.